What's up, everybody? Aspero with a gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. We're continuing our quest for rank uppery. I did kind of screw up mildly. You can see that my rep is slightly down. I wish they would give a severity indication. That would be something that would be cool when they finally implement the 1.3 power play thing. I hope they do that. That would be kind of cool. So that you know, like, how big of an impact something has on your rank or something. I don't know. Anyways, I let that one mission expire. I just wasn't thinking about it. It was late when I recorded the last episode. And so I got a little bit of a reduction. Though, if my memory serves, like, you can just do another mission of, like, equal importance. And it usually makes up for it, so I'm not really worried about it. You might notice we're heading to Bell Terminal. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but there's like a ton of other stations here that might give us missions. And they're not that far away. Well, Jones Docks is a little bit of a drive. But that's like when you first enter the system kind of thing. So I don't really know why I didn't ever think to do that before, but I'm gonna pop around to these different stations and see if I can find more missions. Alright, so we're over here at Bell. Now, we're not gonna stay at these stations for real long or anything. I'm just here to basically check the boards, see if they have it, since they're all Imperial anyway. Now, I don't want to do bounty hunting missions. I don't know if they ever fixed that bug. Ooh, food. Food cartridges. That's a rep gain. We'll take that. Slaves. We'll take that. Proactive combat mission. Oh, that's smuggler. I could take these, but I don't actually want to spend time looking for bounties. These I can find, and just to double check. Empire League. Yeah, everything in here. Empire League and Achenar Comms. Every faction in here should be Imperial, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's anything that's not listed on this tab. I don't think there can be, actually. I'm pretty sure the system tabs, like, are everything in the system. It's not like there's unlisted ones or anything like that. So, because everything's supposed to be faction related, then we are, it makes sense. We are in the heart of the Empire after all. I mean, if you found like a Federation one in here, that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Alright, so we got two more to go to. There's what is this? I can't read it. There's a light in the way. Macmillan Terminal and Dawes Hub is close enough that I'm gonna run by there too. And then we're actually going to formulate a flight plan and kind of figure out, mostly based on the missions that we get, like when you get things about, like, you know, the bounty hunting ones, there's not a whole lot you can do. You just kind of have to go with the system they give you. But when it comes to the mission ones of get us this many of this item or something, then the trick, basically, for me, I don't know how everybody else does it, but for me, I use the threads calculator. Alrighty, so here we are at Macmillan Terminal. I gotta say, this place looks a little fancier, you know? It's one of these, oh gosh, what was the... There was a station that I went to. It was like the first time one of these showed up. It was when they first opened like the galaxy, or the galaxy got bigger or something. I can't remember now. Man, that was a while ago too. I didn't realize I'd been playing this that long. Don't want to go after traders. Nah. Oh, what is this? 119. Goods must be stolen. Goods must be prohibited at this port. Activity considered. Wow! Nothing specific about that. Alright, so this one doesn't have very many good ones. Spaceways aren't safe. Toxic waste. Wait. Nah. That's not worth it. Alright. Yeah, man, that was forever ago. No, wait a minute. This one's 5 hours. This one's 6 days? Holy crap. So I guess we'll go... Well, it depends on where we get the food and stuff. If they already have the slaves available at the same station, we might as well just grab them both and turn them in. There's no real point in waiting. Yeah, I can't remember what the first station was. It was something back in beta. It was when they first made... I think it was back when the galaxy was the pill. Wow, that goes back a minute. And somebody had recommended going somewhere in the comments, and I went there, and then it was like, it looked like this, and it was like the first station that I saw that looked like that. But I love that station style. It looks so awesome. Alright. I really wish also, I don't know if that's anything listed, but I kind of wish they would give you some kind of progress bar to your rank. So that you could kind of tell where you were at, maybe? Alright, so we're at, what is it, Dawes now? Let's see what they got. And then we'll actually go do some mission stuff. I don't know why I didn't think about doing this before, of like grabbing all the missions before I left. Oh! Yes! Naval Ascension, personal weapons. Boom! Got it. I'm not letting that go by. Alright, food needed. We'll grab that. I'm gonna waste a ton of money on just doing... Hey! So, alright. Walk me through this concept. This was available before, right? Pick the Naval Ascension opportunity. So, essentially, I'm saying, you trust me enough to rank me up. Then, this goes away. Now now they don't trust me. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, we got our mission. We got our mission. Should we choose to accept it? So what do we have total? We've got 3... I don't know what this one was. This one may have been a rep bonus. I'm not sure. Oh, no, this is the Ascension opportunity. Okay, so we've got 3 rep gains. 1 for algae, 1 for slaves, and 1 for food cartridges. Now, 7 and 8 is 15, so I can't do the slave one and do both of these at the same time. So we're going to have to compartmentalize. What I might do... I'm gonna look on Threads and do some scavenging to figure out what the best station is for all this. What I'm thinking is I need 4 personal weapons. I can't do both of these, so what I'll probably do is the least time sensitive, or the most time sensitive first. So we'll do personal weapons and food cartridges. Well, both of those are Bell. Both of these are Dawes. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is personal weapons and algae. See if I can find a station with both of those. Definitely the personal weapons. And then we'll do these 2, and then if we have time, we'll move to the hunt mission and see if we can use all these. I've got to turn this one in first, though, so we can rank up, and then we'll be able to turn around and put all of these missions into our new rank and hopefully optimize our situation. So, let me go figure out what the best station is, and I will be back when we're kind of headed that way. Alright, we're here at Savik Sanctuary in the... what is this? Asphodel. Asphodel. I don't know. That. system, I think. Isn't that it? Wait, that says Unionist. Maybe this isn't the right system. Where am I? Nope, we're right. Yep, I'm where I think I am. Gosh, words. Words are hard. Alright, so here, I do need to refuel, but we're mainly here. I couldn't find... well, no, I take that back. I could have found a station that had the personal weapons and algae. I frankly just didn't want to spend the time looking, so I need 4. What? They have 1? Man. Well, that's 1. Anything else here that I need? I need slaves or food cartridges. Do we have any of that, since you don't have what I need? Well... Performance enhancers... Machinery... I don't know what food cartridges falls under. I guess it would be food. Oh, food cartridges. Okay. How many of those do I need? 8. 4 8s are 12. So... if I buy that... I need 3 more... Yeah, so I should have 12, which leaves me 4 slots. I need 7 algae, so... we got the food cartridges, that's good. So basically, even if I find a place that has algae, I can't really buy it yet. Because I need room for personal weapons, and then I might be able to fit the 2 slaves or whatever in my cargo hold. I hate going to one station and then going to another one to turn these 2 and then having to go back out for food, but I just don't have a big enough cargo hold. So let me find out where we're going next, and we shall head there next. Alright, so hopefully I actually paid more attention to the quantities. We're in Brendan Gateway at Quivira. Actually, good old friend. Old Quivira. Okay, they don't have any algae anyway. They do have food cartridges, which... for some reason I feel like that's a little bit cheaper. Maybe a lot cheaper, depending on how non-paying attention I was, which is very high. Alright, personal weapons! Oh, I saw 1 in cargo, it scared me. Okay, they have 4,000, we're good. Alright, I do have 1. I don't know why I had to look there. It said I had 1 in cargo, so I just need to buy 3 more. Alright, so we have our 4 cargo, or our 4 weapons. I don't see any slaves. Slaves are gonna be... oh wait, no, that's Imperial slaves, and that's only sold. Alright, so I'm thinking... I don't really feel like going around trying to find the slaves, so I think we're just gonna head back to Dawes and turn this in, rank up, and then see where else we can go from here. I might go ahead and stop by and give the food, just so that way I can do algae and slaves, and kind of clear out my my inventory maybe. And I don't know. I know that. All right, so I want to clarify something a little bit. The last episode I did was only like 30 minutes. I'm locked onto the outpost. I don't know why I do that. I do that all the time. Is Akinar anywhere on my list? Or am I gonna have to search for it? No. Alright, hold on a minute. So my last episode was like 30 minutes, right? Wasn't that long compared to how I usually roll with Elite. But normally, tell me I can make this. Yes, I can make it. Sweet. Exit. Thank you. Normally, when I've been recording my episodes... Why are my landing gears still... Oh, whatever. When I record, I tend to record combat, because, you know, I've been rolling as a bounty hunter and everything. So there's more action, and it takes longer to do action. And there's not a lot of in-between time, other than if we just completely burn out an instance or I have to let my shields come back. I'm usually just bouncing from target to target, finding new things, and it's just 40 minutes of blowing crap up, basically, which is fun. When I'm doing stuff like this, where I'm just back and forth running errands, it's incredibly dull. And I'm not blaming the game, I'm looking at it more from a video maker's perspective, not so much a gamer. Like, you still have to do stuff when you're flying around. You gotta make sure that your timing is right, that you're not gonna just blow past something. You can't just set your... That's why I advocate for a Super Cruise autopilot. And I know some people might be like, oh, well, it loses the experience. Yeah, well, whatever. For me, personally, I find super cruising and jumping from place to place... Actually, it's mostly super cruising. I don't even care about hyperdrive. Like, I don't mind doing what I'm doing right now and just hyperdriving from place to place. It's kind of tedious, but I don't really care because you have to, like, drop out, line yourself up, all this kind of stuff. The part that's annoying to me is, like, coming back to Akinar, when it's, like, 30,000 light seconds away. 30,000. And I know there's further stations and stuff before... Wait, why do I have illicit cargo? I just now saw that. Oh, personal weapons are illegal? Oh, maybe they're illegal in this system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Maybe? I don't know. I think that illicit thing just comes up whenever you have it in your vicinity or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, so my point to that was that's part of why I haven't been... Like, the last one wasn't, like, 40-some-odd minutes, and this one, I don't know how long this will be. And it's mostly for me that... It looks very short to just pop, oh, we're here, we're gonna buy this, okay, we're popping back. But for me to actually take the time to record them, it takes much longer to travel to and fro, stop and go, you know, make the world go round. Cool points for you if you got that reference. The whole, like, if I have to stop and fuel scoop, that takes, like, I have a crappy fuel scoop. So if I park it at, like, full fuel thing, and I keep it at a spot where it's not going to overheat my ship, I can seriously walk away for, like, 15-20 minutes or something, and then I come back and I have, like, a full tank. But, so it takes a lot of time. This episode, as it stands, I've probably been recording for about 40 minutes. Well, playing, not recording. That's kind of the whole point. So until we actually get to a stage where we've got our clipper and we're back to, like, combat stuff, but while we're trying to rank up and do missions, I wouldn't freak out too much if they're a little bit shorter, like back closer to the 20-30 minute range. Mostly just because of my own sanity, not so much because, you know, I don't want to chop it up so much to where, you know, you guys are like, oh, it's just jumping from place to place, this is boring. It's more that the place-to-place in between there that I'm not recording takes enough time that to do all these little cuts here and there so that you guys aren't having to watch me just fly through space endlessly. You know, it's like this. It says 20 minutes or whatever. Once the ship actually speeds up to full throttle, we're more than likely looking at about 8 minutes or something like that. 7 minutes, somewhere in there. And that's just, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're sitting here doing this repeatedly of going to different systems, I get kind of burned out, worn out, whatever, where I'm just kind of like, blah, I'm done. I don't feel like traveling back and forth all this way. So anytime the video is kind of all around doing objectives and traveling and trading kind of thing to complete said objectives, even if they're bounty hunting missions, the video could be a little bit longer because the fight takes longer. But when it's just trading like this, it gets really tedious and I get bored. And I just don't feel like sitting here doing that for much longer, so I tend to do like a couple of missions and then just kind of move on. Like right now, we're at 20 minutes. We have the objectives that we need to turn in for a rank up. So like I might end up ending it there and doing the other ones off camera later if I have time. I don't know. But just bear that in mind. I am going to pause it here because I don't know how long this will take, so we'll finish this converse. We're not done with this. I'm not done with you yet. So I'll be back in a second. Alright. Now, we're here at Dawes, but wait a minute, am I going the right way? I never can tell with these stations. I think I am? Yeah. Okay. I noticed that it still said illicit cargo. So I kind of wanted to... I don't know if I need to do a silent run or not. Yeah, I probably will. Because I just saw the ships show up.
Silent running. Shields offline.
Let's just hope I can do that. I didn't really line up properly, so there's that. Where's my heat? 46, not bad. Ugh. Come on. I should have lined up a bit better. Ooh, I hate doing these. Oh, jeez. No, no. Alright, I gotta turn this back on. And just hope nobody pings me. Is this the right bay? I'm like all screwed up over here. I came in at like the worst possible angle.
Landing gear deployed.
Am I at the right bay? Tell me I'm at the right bay. I guess it would have told me not to loiter if I wasn't. So I would like somebody to confirm this for me for future reference. Once you're in the bay, like once you're inside the docking bay, do you actually still need to be in silent running? Like, will the system authority vessels still scan you inside the bay, or do they only catch you outside, and if you try and fly in is where you get killed? I'd really like to know that, because I try and keep it on silent as long as I can, but sometimes I do get the feeling that it's not really necessary. Let's check bulletin board first, because I think I have to go through this. Give cargo. Boom! Alright, what did that put us at? We are a lord. Okay, so there is another rank. Dang it, I was hoping that would be Baron. I thought there was another rank, I just couldn't remember what it was called. Oh, okay. There's 2 slaves. We'll grab that. Wait, food needed. I can go ahead and... Oh, no. No, that was the other one. Non-lethal weapons, man. These guys are all about some non-lethal weapons. Oh, dang it. I probably shouldn't be taking those. I didn't really want to do those right now. Alright, what am I looking at? What's my timetable here? Days... Non-lethal's few hours. And the food cartridge I can take care of now. So I have 2 day ones. I have 1 at the other station that I can get rid of, and then I have... Alright. Alright. See, I don't... Well, okay. I don't know this for sure. I'm going to... Alright, well this one I definitely have to take care of. Because I already have the cargo, so there's no point in not taking care of that one. What I was getting at...
Shields online.
Let me set up to go to... Bell? Was it? Or was it... Yeah, Bell Terminal. So my theory here, what I was thinking when I was him-hawing there, is
Landing gear retracted.
I don't believe I would like someone to confirm this for me, just, you know, to kind of put my mind at ease. But I don't think it's possible for you to go down in rank. It's not like a Call of Duty. Well, not even Call of Duty anymore. Old school Halo, I guess, like Halo 2. It's not like a Halo 2 system anymore, where if you go, if you're like not doing, or you get too many negative penalties, that you'll go down in rank. I think. Now, I don't know if you'll stay allied. Oops. To where,
Frameshift drive charging.
like, I don't know if you'll end up having to
3.
work your way back up to where you left off before you actually start gaining more reputation. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, where we're at right now, we earned enough rep to be a lord. If we fail these missions because I'm lazy and don't feel like doing them right now, and they expire, I don't think we'll go down in rank. Like, just because I just got it now, I won't lose my lord rank. But we probably will go down in reputation. What I don't know is if you will stay at the minimum reputation for a lord, or if you'll technically go down further than a lord, but you're just not losing the lord rank, and so then you'll have to build your way back up to where you would have earned the lord rank and then continue before you can get to baron, or if it just bottoms out at one point, like you can only lose so much rep before it just stops, type of thing, like at your current rank, and then you pick back up where you left off. That's the kind of things about the rep system that I don't know. I know how it works as far as if you do missions, you gain reputation, and then when you gain reputation, eventually you get to a point where you know, you get an ascension mission like we just did, and we rank up to a lord. Or, well, any rank. You rank up to the next rank. Not that specifically. But what I don't know is how the behind the scenes, that's why I said I'd really like them to implement some kind of bar or graph or something, some statistic that shows you, and it might be there and I'm just completely oblivious to it this entire time. I don't know. That's possible. I don't put anything past my derpiness. But I do wonder about that, like if that's a thing type of deal, if that can happen or not. I'm not sure. But yeah. So those are all the little things that, if you're aware, like, I mean, I can speculate till I'm blue in the face and I can come up with a bunch of different theories, but if you've actually, like, found something on a wiki or a forum or read a newsletter that I missed or something where they explained it from the actual devs, I don't care. But if you know how some of those inner workings work, feel free to let me know, because I would like some of those answers. And I've tried to look stuff up before, but stuff that's like that, like really specific things, I've never bothered going through and like making posts on forums and you know, talking to people about that. I just kind of look up on wikis and things and see what's going on. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, I guess I could request a transfer. You know what? Well, I do have to request a transfer, docking request anyway, not a transfer. But I think I'm just gonna land this one manually. I'd been pausing it, and since I was already paused, I didn't really care. And so I would just like let the computer do it. But it is really slow. Like, that's my thing with the docking computer, is I've heard a lot of people that rag on it. They're like, oh, docking computer, that's so noobish. And I'm like, it's not really noobish, it's just lazy. Like, I obviously just did it. Now, I can't speak too loudly, because I did just boost into a wall in the last episode, but here nor there. But anyways, I'm not really a rookie at parking anymore. I mean, I understand it and can pull it off relatively well. I know that was kind of derpy, but whatever. Had a couple that were just gorgeous, and of course they're always the ones that you're not recording when you do that, when you just come screaming into the docking bay, drop your landing gears, and just like zoom, click. You know, it was like, oh, that was awesome, and nobody saw it. What is this? Greetings, Commander. I am hereby issuing a summons for your personal attendance at our diplomatic branch in Summerland. Upon arrival, you will receive an encrypted communique from Regional Task Force HQ. What? Okay. Sure. Urgent medical supply. I don't actually want to take on any more missions. What the heck is this? This episode might end up being a little bit longer. I gotta find out what's going on here. Give weapons. Wait a minute. Wait. Where did that go? Don't I have a mission? Or was that just a permit? Non-lethal weapons. So, yeah, I already had all this. Yeah, I already had all this. But I thought it told me I had a mission. Where do I see my permits? There's a... Ah, here we go. Summerland system permit. Alright, into the galaxy map we go for a minute here. Huh. Summerland. Wow, that's a clip. Bit of a drive. Darkwater Incorporated are one of the largest private military forces to have ever existed, and their headquarters are situated in this system, keeping watch and keeping you safe. So... Huh. Service, refinery, you know what? I can make it without refueling, so screw it. I'm gonna go over here and check this out. Maybe there's a mission over here or something. Like, let's go find... I'm a little confused because that looked like a mission. Granted, it's a permit. Like, I get that. That they basically just gave me a permit. But it also made it sound like there was a mission attached to that if we get over there. Was kind of how I interpreted that. So, since I can make it there without having to refuel, worst case scenarios, I just fly back after I go do these other missions. So, more than likely, we are at 30 minutes now, which is a comfortable time for us, so especially doing all this hopping around. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this place. We're gonna land there, find out what the deal is with this. If it turns out to be nothing and it was just a glorified way to give us a permit because we ranked up, then I'm just gonna end it here and may or may not do those other missions on the side. Since I don't actually have the cargo for them, I'm not super worried about it. But we might get something cool over this. They might have some super cool mission that'll just like give us a bunch of rep or something. I don't... Never done one of these before, so this is new. So I guess I will meet you guys in Summerland. Alright, so we have a bit of an interesting predicament here. We're in Summerland, right? Actually, can I fuel scoop off of this? Let me see if I can get a little closer.
Fuel scooping. Main fuel tank drained.
I'd like to get up to at least about 10. I found if I actually max this thing out, I start overheating. Unless I'm like uber careful. Yeah, I don't want to get any closer than that. We'll park that there for a minute. So, here's the thing. It said, come to our diplomatic branch, or when you get there, you'll receive an encrypted communique from our diplomatic branch or something like that. But there's more than one place, so I don't know which branch I'm supposed to arrive at. I'm kind of wondering if this is just a glorified way to give you a system permit. But I'm going to check the stats, basically, on the different stations and see if anything pops out here. Large population, refinery, economy, empire patronage. Faction is patron's principal. But they seem to kind of own the system. Seems like Crimson Allied Interstellar, Raiders of Summer. No, that's I don't know. Patrons. Okay, so everything's that. Dark water incorporated one of the... Yeah, I got that. But you're not telling me where the dark water... actual station thing is. Huh. Still at a good fuel level. I don't have any messages that came up. I'm wondering if I should just drop into this. Let's just try it. Screw it. What do I have to lose? Eagle. Cobra. This looks like just a place. Yeah, this isn't anything.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, well...
Ready to engage. 2.
Tell you what... I'm just going to head to...
Fuel scooping.
Oh, actually don't slow down, get out of here. We're overheating a little bit. Dang.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
There's only one station, so let's go there. Maybe. Maybe that'll make more sense. So yeah, let me get over there, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Okay, so I arrived here at Henry O'Hare's. I came here because the other two were outposts, and this one's actually a station, and when I was looking at the system view on my way over here, this has, like, the only livable planet next to it, so it just seemed like it makes sense. I don't know. Looking for hunters. Okay, that's Raiders of Summerland. They're not helpful people. So... yeah, like, I'm not seeing anything interesting. So I guess it was just a mission. While we're here, though, I am going to check for what we need. Which is... algae, non-lethal weapons, and slaves. They don't have normal slaves. They do not have non-lethal weapons. Well, you guys dragged me all the way out here, and you're completely useless. You have nothing that I need. Alright. Well, on that note, I think we're going to end the episode here. And yeah, so we ranked up another rank. Sweet. I'm going to let you go on that note. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.